We're back on OP Legends Prisons for a brand new season. I have not played here in a very long time, but all I can tell you is that this upcoming season has absolute crazy changes, and I'm going to show you all the new cool features added. Now, OP Legends is resetting this Saturday, May 11th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely come try it out. The IP's there on the screen, zap.oplegends.com. Now, here is the interesting thing. OP Legends has added a brand new profiling system and achievements, and we'll get into that and show you it all in just a second. But yeah, I have not played OP Legends in a very long time, but to kick off this start of the map, I'm going to do a 2,500 credits giveaway, which is equivalent to about 20 to 25 real life dollars. And all you gotta do to enter is leave a like in the video and then comment your in-game name. If you do win, you'll be shown in the next video. Now, here's the thing. If you do get credits, type /buy, and then you can spend those credits to buy ranks, you can buy bundles. So yeah, that is what I recommend doing. You can buy that type of stuff. So yeah, now, I'm sitting here at the OP Legends spawn. It actually looks very, very nice, but we have this new thing in the center, which this is a new thing to this season. It's about the free cosmetics. You can obtain free mine themes every season if you just mine enough of the blocks. So if I mine 1 million raw blocks, I will get this free cosmetic. Although it does seem like a lot of blocks, it could just take a few weeks of grinding here and there. But the thing is, if you get this, it's literally like only obtained from this season, meaning it could be worth a lot a few months down the road. And then you could take that theme and then sell it for some money. The new profiling system, this is actually more of like a global feature, not specifically just to prisons, but if we type /profile, okay dude, you gotta just take a look at this, okay? This is my profile and it'll show you all of your stars, your medals. I'm not too sure what these mean, but the cool thing over here is the whole achievements. If I click on that, we can go to prison or global achievements. And pretty much these are just achievements that you kind of obtain over the course of the seasons, and once you complete one of these, you unlock it forever, and then you get something called honor points. Actually, yeah, that just made sense. So the star symbol, those are honor points, and then it kind of just shows in your profile how many points you have. So the more achievements you complete, you can kind of just show off to everyone how many points you have. So that's kind of a cool thing. Now, the other interesting thing is, of course, we have all of our settings, but we have a new OP Legends Plus feature. Now, what the heck did this mean? Well, this is something that is very cool. You can buy these different passes, and basically these are monthly perks, and you can get a bunch of things like you get a battle pass, or you get 1,000 credits a month. In the top tier here is for the legend pass, and you get 7,250 credits every single month, and then you get 3 loot boxes, you get the battle pass, you get a special symbol in the chat, and you also get early access to the cosmetic crates, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that was just something cool I wanted to show off because it seemed very interesting. Alright, but if you aren't familiar with prisons, you kind of log into the server and then you can type /mine. And then I'm here at my mine, and then I can mine these ores, and then I start getting money and all that stuff, right? So I don't want to just start mining because, I mean, this is more of a showcase video, and I want to show you something else they're adding that is actually really interesting, and it has to do with the gang feature. Gangs are pretty much their team system, and then there's a whole leaderboard, and then the top gangs will, of course, win prizes. But there's actually something called the gang activities, and I mean, yes, that does sound kind of interesting, but if we open this up, we actually have these different games, and this is the gang heist. I don't really know what this does, but from doing this, you can earn something brand new called food. Let me actually look at the rewards, right? So you can earn a lot of these different perks, which is very interesting. But right here, we have steak, and what in the heck is steak? I think there might be some other food over here. Oh, look, there's pizza, and then there's tacos, sandwiches, pretzels. All these different foods have different rarities, but if you get these foods, you can eat them, and then they give you buffs. Foods will boost your multipliers by a certain percentage, and then you can stack up to 10 food per item. And the only way to obtain those is through the gang minigames. So if you want to get /foods, you gotta play the gang heist, and I kind of wish I had some food right now. If you've never played OP Legends before, obviously prisons is prisons, we gotta do some mining, but there's so many other things added to the server. So if we look at this prison menu, you have crates, you have your own prison plot, you have the auction house, you literally have like a stock market, rank milestones, multipliers, boosters, your own private mine, which is what I'm at. The whole stock exchange thing is actually really cool. Pretty much you have this as your economy, and then the more there are, the cheaper things get, and then the more demand, obviously you can get a lot more for the items. We have the auction house, which is like the normal way to sell stuff. You have skills, you have the EXP shop. This is actually really cool. So if you don't know, the EXP shop is what you spend your EXP on. So from mining, from opening crates, you do get a little bit of EXP, and you can buy things like crates, pet boxes, you can get ultra robot boxes, and then of course a bunch of these different boosters. You can also get these exclusive items, which is only a certain limit to purchase, but these look really cool. These reset every 8 hours, and they actually rotate to different items. Then of course we have your gang, you have the robots. If you don't know what robots are, I don't have any to show off, unfortunately, but robots, you equip these, and then when you're at the warp AFK, it'll have your robots automatically like generate crate keys, EXP, orbs, money, all that stuff. And then there's actually public mines. So how this works is, because I'm online, my mine is to the public. I can close this off if I want, but pretty much the more people who mine here will actually help me level up my mine, and the higher the mine level, the more rewarding it gets. So if you collectively as a gang, or even like a bunch of people, you can get it leveled up very, very fast, resulting in kind of an advantage over everyone else. So when the server starts, please come mine at my mine, please. We got armors. Okay, armors are very cool. Now, how this works, I do have some of these lemonite gem armor pieces in my inventory, and you spend these to craft armor. So for an example, I can spend 750 of these armor gems to then craft the lemonite pieces. And then the next armor piece you unlock at 1 million raw blocks. I actually didn't know that you needed that many blocks mined. Holy crap. But yeah, over the course of the season, you'll start unlocking more and more armor sets, so that's quite cool. We got ourselves the kits, of course. You can do all this cool stuff. And then we got G kits, which this means God kits. I don't have any of these, but there's a ton of these, and these can give you some very, very good rewards. The Halloween G-Kit gives you a lot of crate keys and even some loot boxes. That's nice. Maybe I need to get some of these G-Kits this season. The AFK area, I might as well show you this, but this is where you use your robots. You just literally sit here AFK. You got your player vaults, and then you have a whole tutorial on how to play prisons. If you don't know how to play the game mode, do the tutorial, and it'll teach you everything. And then down here is kind of like all the other stuff that really has to do with the network. You got your mailbox, your settings, backpack, daily streaks, voting, rules, Discord, friends, party, and then the markets. But yeah, oh, if you don't know what the heck a small backpack is, they also have pets, right? So if I equip this tier 4 orb pets, as you can see, I have this little pet following me around, which is pretty cool. This is actually only level 4, but it gives me, where is it, a 1.1x booster. How you level this up is simply by mining, and you can only have one pet equipped at a time, and they do have a whole leveling system. Like level 4, I need to have 2700 EXP to level it up. If we take a look at the prison pickaxe enchants, we got all these different enchants, but then there's also skins. There's pickaxe modifiers, which on top of enchants, you can apply these things. There's ultimate modifiers, which is even crazier modifiers. You can only have one of these per pickaxe. And then there's actually enchant upgrades, so you can upgrade enchantments even further. And then there's the disenchanter, and then the toggling of the enchants. There's a ton of other quality of life things that were added, and then also there are the new balancing changes, which I don't really know much about this. If you already are an existing player, you probably might like to hear this, but they buffed the carpet bomber enchant, they buffed beacon blast, and then they buffed a zombie apocalypse. Oh, and then actually vote parties. So how voting works is every time you vote, it counts to the vote party. But when a vote party goes off, everyone now gets a loot box. So you gotta just be online. If you're not able to play, at least leave your computer on in AFK, because you'll be getting a bunch of free vote loot boxes. Oh, also take a look at this, the relic incubator. When you're mining, you have a chance to get an incubator, and when you put it in here, well, I mean, it gets thrown into this incubator, and when you mine a certain amount of blocks, it'll unlock the rewards, and then it's kind of like a loot box, but you only get one of the random rewards, and that's how you can win like seasonal ranks and a bunch of crate keys. Now, another thing that I haven't actually gotten into, because I haven't like gotten this far into seasons, but it's about the rebirthing. If you type /rebirth, once you do get to this point, you have to have every single enchantment and upgrade fully maxed out, but it'll reset all of your enchants, your orbs, your modifiers, and then your block path. When you rebirth, you get rebirth points, and then you also have all these rebirth rewards. So every rebirth, you get a crap load of these items to help you out, but you also get those points to spend in the point shop, and then you can buy things here, and these are like the special tier upgrades. You can get things like an extra relic incubator slot, you can get a 0.5x beacon multiplier, and there's so many more rewards to get into. Like, you could go on almost forever, but these require a lot of rebirthing. So yeah, best of luck. I hope to see you all on for the release, or at least, you know, see you on the server. Make sure you do enter my giveaway. Make sure you come check out the server. All the rest of the information is in the description, and yeah, I will catch you guys all on the release. See ya later.